Praise the Lord. This is Dr. C. Dexter Wise III, and I'd like to talk to you today about going from empty to overflow. From empty to overflow. It's inspired by just the second half of verse number 5 of Psalm 23. My cup runneth over. My cup runneth over. Of course, this is David talking about his cup running over. And is what he's talking about just for kings like him, or is it for everyday people like you and me? How do you go from an empty cup to an overflowing cup? Well, the first step is you got to have a cup. You got to have a cup. You've got to have something for the Lord to fill. You've got to have something for the Lord to overflow. And many times when we talk about the overflowing of God, we always talk about what God's going to do on his side, waiting for God to do something. But we got to have some preparation on our side in order for God to overflow what we have. It's sort of like going on trick or treat. Go trick or treating, you go trick or treating, and you walk up to the door and you say trick or treat, but you got to have a bag. If you don't have a bag, there's nothing for the people to put the treats in. The whole block has been preparing all year for you to come around and to receive treats, but you get to the door and don't have anything for them to fill. So, do you have a cup? Do you have a cup for the Lord to overflow? Do you have a cup? Do you have a ministry for him to fill? Do you have a home for him to fill? Do you have a heart for him to fill? Do you have a future, a plan, an objectivity, a dream, something? What are you presenting to the Lord to overflow? So before you ask or before you demand that God overflow your cup, do your part. Do you have a cup?